Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to talk with you on how to enable the class blog and the benefits it can bring you during our remote learning time. To enable the class blog, you're going to need to go to your settings or the wrench at the top right of your Seesaw class. You're going to find the heading class blog all the way down, and you're going to hit enable the blog. Now be aware that this is a public blog that can be found on the internet. So if you want to protect students' identities and if you have pictures of their faces and such on it, you can create a password that you share only with families and other school teachers that you want to have access to your blog. It's going to ask you to name your blog. So if you don't want it to be whatever your current classroom name is, you can always change it. And it's also going to ask you to fill out a URL. Now, this might be a little difficult depending on how common of a name that you choose. And it will let you know if it's available. So see, it's already taken. You're just going to kind of mess around with that until it's available. This is where you are going to have some additional settings. So if you would like to have people comment on your blog, whether it's parents, teachers, other students, this is a great tool, which is my purpose for wanting to have the blog in the first place. So I will have it enabled. And this is where you're also going to password protect your class blog if you would like to do so. Since this is just a sample class, I'm going to leave it alone. But if you do, you would hit it. And this is where you're going to create your password. This is just telling you now on what it's going to look like when you publish things to your blog or how to publish things to your blog. If you pay attention to this orange bubble, any assignment that a student completes now, at the bottom, you are going to see the option of this little globe. And when you click on that globe, it's going to confirm that you do want to publish it to the blog, and it will automatically go there for you, and there will be no additional steps for you to take. So here you go. You can customize your blog header and insert a picture. I used Bitmoji to create a header similar to how people are using it for their Google Classroom. I just thought it was like a really fun way to do it. You can use whatever you want, whether it's a picture of your class or just a plain like background, whatever makes you happy. Over here, just like how it looks like in your journal, is where you'll be able to see how many items each of your students have on the class blog. Right now, because I just created it, I don't have anybody. It also keeps track of how many posts you have and how many people have visited your blog. And it gives you your URL. So if you ever need to share it with somebody, you can just copy the URL and send it to people or publish it on your website or however you want to get that information out. I'm going to go to my journal and I have my one activity that we created earlier. If I think a student did a really wonderful job on an assignment, or I really liked their creativity on something and I just want a lot of people to be able to see it and appreciate it, I can publish it to the blog. And again, we have our globe down here. I'm going to click on it. And here is that verification, just making sure that you do indeed want to publish it. And you're going to say, yes, you do. And that's it. So now automatically I'm on the blog. You can see that I have a new blog tab over here. And automatically that assignment is added. Now, because I have enabled commenting, anyone on here will have the ability to type in a comment. I'm the teacher, so it's automatically going to post. But if another teacher, a student, or anyone else that has access to this blog comments, you will have to go through and approve those. I really like it also because not only can you type comments, but you also have the ability to leave a voice comment, which is especially helpful for those younger students using Seesaw that can't quite read all of your comments by yourself. And it will just be nice to also have your voice be heard no matter how old you are. It's nice to hear your teacher telling you that you did a great job. And I think this is an amazing feature. That's really all there is to say about the classroom blog. I think for remote learning, this will be a wonderful tool to use within your school and in your classroom community. So even though students can't see everyone's assignments on the journal, you can select which assignments to post on the blog. So that way students can comment and provide positive feedback to each other and kind of build that classroom community while we are all at home learning. I hope this is helpful for you, and I hope that this is something that you look forward to using in your classroom.